Trapped by my neighbor. I always thought paranoia was just an overactive imagination, but you'd feel it too if you heard your own voice echoing through the vents at 3 a.m. the night after my new neighbor moved in. The scratching started, tiny claws scrabbling behind my apartment walls. I blamed mice, set out traps, and tried to ignore the odd chills crawling down my spine. But last Thursday, red streaks trickled down the wallpaper in my bedroom, thick and glistening, pooling under my bed. I tried to convince myself it was rusty pipes, even as the stains spread like veins in the plaster. The real terror began when I realized the scratching was keeping time with my heartbeat. I pressed my ear to the wall, and I heard muffled sobbing, my own voice, desperate and pleading for help. My hands trembled as I recorded the sound on my phone, but when I played it back, only silence filled the room. The neighbor next door, always so quiet and pale, started leaving strange gifts at my door, a mirror with a cracked frame, a jar of black sand, and a page torn from my own diary, one I never wrote. I confronted her in the hallway, demanding to know what she was doing. She just smiled, eyes too wide, and whispered, "You're the reason I moved in. You called to me." That night, I bolted my door and tried to sleep, but the walls pulsed with a heartbeat that wasn't mine, and the bloody streaks formed words, "Let me out." My own reflection in the window smiled back at me, lips moving in perfect sync with the cries behind the walls. I tried to run, but every exit led me back to my apartment, each door opening onto the same crimson-stained room. The neighbor's voice echoed through the vents, layered with my own, as if she'd peeled me apart and stitched pieces of me into the building itself. If you ever hear yourself begging from behind your walls, don't answer. I did, and now I'm trapped in the scratch and the blood, waiting for the next neighbor to move in.